A big sigh of relief for folks in one Burlington County community. The man who unleashed racially charged slurs at his neighbors 2 years ago, now sentenced to 8 years in jail. Edward Mathews learning his fate Friday after pleading guilty in October. Tonight, our Allie Reed back in the Mount Laurel neighborhood where it all happened to see how folks are feeling now.
It's been 2 years since former Mount Laurel resident Edward Mathews caused an uproar here in this community. Now today, neighbors say a sense of normalcy has returned as they breathe a sigh of relief.
Just thankfully it's behind us.
Mount Laurel resident Chris Smith is giving us a closer look at how families in the Essex Place condominium complex have coped since the July 2021 racially charged incident.
I would say ever since he's not been here, it's been a much more peaceful relationship with everyone.
Chatter moved throughout the community, though, after word got out Friday that 47-year-old Edward Mathews will be mandated to serve at least 4 years of an 8-year sentence.
He won't be back here, so good luck to him.
In October of this year, Mathews pleaded guilty to charges of bias, intimidation, and possession of a controlled substance. 2.5 years prior is when that initial incident occurred, as officers found him using racial slurs while engaged in a verbal altercation with a number of neighbors. That situation went viral, leading to eventual protests in the community.
It set a precedent for this town to do better.
Organizations like the NAACP worked with residents at that time.
Take this as a lesson about, taking black folks seriously, taking the needs of their community seriously.
In court Friday, Mathews apologized to the victims for his insensitive words in the past. Looking ahead toward the future, his home in Mount Laurel now sold. The listing agent says it took some time for neighbors to warm up to the idea of anyone else coming in, but
Once they realized, we would explain to the neighbors, you're getting somebody new. This is going to be a good neighbor you're going to have.
And a great family is now happily in its place.
You're so cute.
Again, Mathews has served 2.5 years behind bars already. He'll be eligible for parole in 16 months. We're in Mount Laurel. Allie Reed, Fox 29 News.